Being cheated on or discovering partner's secret porn use can absolutely cause PTSD, and here are some symptoms to look out for. First and foremost, having intrusive thoughts and constantly having flashbacks of the betrayal. It replays on a loop in your mind. You picture him, what he was doing with her, you picture all the scenarios, and you cannot get these flashbacks out of your head. Secondly, hypervigilance, feeling like you're just constantly on edge and you don't feel safe around people, feeling like you're constantly scanning for threats, whether you're still in the relationship, you're constantly monitoring his behavior, or if you left the relationship, you are avoiding people, places, and things that remind you of your partner because you don't feel safe in those scenarios anymore. Also, self-blame is a huge one. Blaming yourself, thinking that you caused this, thinking that you could have done something to prevent it, when in reality it actually had nothing to do with you. This was just the result of his actions that were unrelated to you. Also, just having negative changes in thoughts and behaviors in general. If you used to be this happy-go-lucky person and now you feel like your innocence was lost and you feel skeptical and you feel like you can't trust others, and it's difficult for you to form new relationships with people because you don't feel like you can trust them. Even people who were your long-standing friends and families, you always just feel like this sense of on edge, and especially you don't feel safe around men either. Also, having sleep disturbances, if you're waking up with nightmares, if you can't fall asleep at bed because your mind is constantly racing. I'm not saying you have PTSD, but these are all very common signs of having PTSD post-betrayal trauma. And so it's really important that my number one recommendation for any girl going through this is to prioritize your nervous system regulation, and I have a guide in my bio.
Comparing watching pornography to a betrayal that causes PTSD is absurd. No one is saying that porn is good for men. In fact, it's generally not recommended because it can distort reality and affect relationships. But calling it betrayal trauma is just a convenient way to play the victim without context. If a woman reacts this way because her partner watches porn, the problem isn't the man. It's her insecurity and distorted perception of the relationship. It's like saying that watching an action movie is the same as going out and starting a fight. Porn may be a bad habit, but it's not infidelity. And if her reaction is that extreme, maybe she should ask herself why she depends so much on her partner's validation instead of seeking her own emotional stability.